8:48 here on SportsCenter AM, and on this day in 2011, Mike Trout was just a rookie, only 13 games into his major league career.
Since then, we've seen Trout steal the spotlight several times, but back on this day, it was his guy on the mound that really shined.
Yeah, Irvin Santana was 7 years into his major league career, all with the Angels. He was an all-star with a 4.31 career ERA, but had yet to etch his name into that prestigious list of no-hitters. That is, until this day in 2011.
Guys, that night on SportsCenter, the highlight was handed over to the Baseball Tonight crew. Ravi, Crucky, and Mark Mulder on the call for our team.
No-hitter in 2011 shows they really needed better rally caps back then. 5 years later, I found a very special high-end rally cap that works for hitters, and it gets my top the beard, so you can.
Tomorrow we're having Bill J. Harris on SportsCenter.
So you need an iPad.
You have the iPad and some glasses.
This is so fun.
Nice. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
Everyone gets an iPad.
Everyone gets an iPad.
How high can the iPad go? Right? And then Jay will use the iPad to take a picture.
Word on my head.
Oh,
Yes.
rally
iPad,
iPad.
rally iPad. There we go.
He uses it for everything.
Maybe not.
guys. You
Maybe
don't
this is
know.
a bad idea. I rescind my offer. Coming up.
Teams all year long, who knows what happens behind the scenes, and then to see them all unite and get excited. Coach K is such a good coach, good
Smart
teacher.
idea.
Yeah.
And I think we speak, I speak for all of us. We want to thank the Major for his sacrifice and service.
Yes,
all
sir.
the men and women, as well as their families. That was fantastic. All right, sports.
Man.
Top 10. I mean, made it. I mean, that would have been number one, no question.
No
Yes, no question.
No doubt about
I
it.
feel confident in our team, though. I feel pretty good.
Yes.
No Steph, no LeBron, but I feel
At
good.
least now, yes.
feel good.
We'll see how it is later on as they get a little more stiffer competition.
Yeah, whatever.
Listen, you can never say no considering what would happen in 2004.
But I'm saying no.
Back with Sarina Morales, who has news on another Nick in the news.
Yeah, from one Nick to another, Amari Stoudemire, who just signed a one-year non-guaranteed contract with the team, announced his retirement Tuesday after playing 14 seasons in the NBA. He entered the league directly out of high school before he was legally able to drink. And now at 33, we thought we would raise a toast to him with this image of him taking wine baths, because that's what he's known for. And apparently it's really good for your circulation. And I wore a wine-colored.
He's not in there like dumping bottles of wine.
No, you're not wasting the good wine. He's
Okay.
using all the stuff that doesn't make the bottle. So Jamie and I were good.
Listen, I love wine.
Don't waste the wine.
I don't know if I could waste it in a bath, but
Yeah, but it's okay.
it's okay. It's
We're using
different.
the other stuff.
Serena, thanks. Jay, for more on this game, Sarina Morales back with us now.
Chris Sale's recent uniform fiasco has caused a lot of controversy in the league. According to Sale, he cut up the throwback uniforms because they were uncomfortable and unorthodox.
My dress is kind of uncomfortable right here.
Yeah,
We should
cut it
probably
up.
cut it.
Yeah. You know who thinks his uniform is uncomfortable besides Jamie? Rick Sutcliffe. He gets my top cut.
Welcome back to SportsCenter AM. And that was Kevin Durant's night at the Oracle as the U.S. men's team had no issues with the Chinese national team.
No. While many of Team USA's tune-ups turn into some fun exhibitions, Coach K does a very good job of providing perspective as to what the team is actually trying to accomplish as they represent the country.
Yeah, when Mike Krzyzewski took over as head coach of the U.S. national team a decade ago, he began instilling the idea of selfless service. And nothing drove home that point more than a recent visit from Army Major Scotty Smiley, who lost his sight during a battle in Iraq. Now, 10 years later, Major Smiley made an inspirational return.
Have addressed some glaring needs during the offseason. We'll talk about what they did and in Field's estimation, if it is enough. Let's start with the Vikings at 5.
Yeah, number 5, Wendy, is the Minnesota Vikings and the wide receiver position. We know they drafted Laquan, was last year Jameis Winston, his development. This year, the defense has a long road to hoe to get back to balance, but this team could be a contender, maybe for a wild card spot in the next 2 years.
We'll talk more about Jameis Winston in just a minute. The Raiders lost Charles Woodson to retirement, and they needed to address the secondary.
Yeah, they sure did. And David Emerson was a waiver wire stud last year they picked up from Washington, but Sean Smith was a key piece of the whistle. Alex Mack, a critical addition for an Atlanta offense that needs to be better along the offensive line and needs to find more help for Julio Jones in the passing game. Mohamed Sanu, he also got big money in free agency this offseason.
Julio Jones, by the way, if you missed it, left practice today with a tweak. The Falcons have not said of what, but he is expected to be cleared for practice on Friday. I said we'd talk